So, I will be doing a video on what if Europe had a civil war. All of Europe. Every single country. And this is going to be a 2-part series because I can only record up to 15 minutes right now. So, yeah, so what country will start the war? Serbia. And that war is on Kosovo. And let's start from there. So Kosovo, Montenegro. So Serbia does push into Kosovo a bit. But while that's happening though, Bosnia joins into the war. And from here, stuff kind of just explodes. So, Croatia, Albania joins, and then North Macedonia joins on blue, and Bulgaria. But one of two things happens. First, North Macedonia getting in, Greece, and by the way, this map right now is countries who recognize Kosovo and countries who don't. So, yeah. That's why the map's like this right now. There is some other reasons, but that's the main thing. So, Bosnia does move in and take over a large portion of Montenegro, but it is a bit hard for them as Montenegro is a quite mountainous country, so it's really named after a mountain. So Serbia does continue their push into Kosovo, but there is heavy resistance from the country, and I know that because of my YouTube comment section, so yeah. So Serbia starts to push in. North Macedonia does start sending troops up into Serbia and does push back the Serbs. Greece, though, has other plans, as they've been wanting to do this for a while. Greece pushes into North Macedonia and almost immediately wipes out the entire country, also giving Serbia a chance to push back Kosovo and North Macedonia. From here, the two countries crash down and take over the country, and from here, North Macedonia, essentially the government surrenders, the people don't, but Greece and Serbia don't care about what the people think. And from here, they push into Kosovo, and they wipe out the country. And the same is said with Montenegro, and then they start pushing into Albania. They also make a slight push into Bulgaria, but Bulgaria does liberate many parts of North Macedonia and does take over a lot of Greece. And pushes back the Serbs, but this success is short-lived as Romania starts sending troops down to Bulgaria, and from here the country essentially capitulates. Greece pushes back Bulgaria, encircle many of their troops, and Bulgaria falls. Although, one thing that isn't great for the orange team is what happened here? Is when what's happened? Is Serbia and Bosnia start sending troops into Croatia, but they do have a slight skirmish with Hungarian military, like border patrol kind of thing, or the Hungarian equivalent. In Hungary, Austria and Slovenia do join into the war. And Italy joins in. Slovakia joins in, as they do not recognize Kosovo, but it's not really about Kosovo anymore with this. But with Slovakia joining in, Poland and the Czech Republic do join in. And Germany supports. And Germany will be supporting Slovakia, and they want more influence over Czech Republic and Austria and Europe in general. And with Germany joining in, France sees this as Germany kind of bullying smaller countries, so they join in. And with France joining in, Netherlands, Luxembourg, UK joins in. And with that, Portugal joins in. And Turkey joins in as well. And Georgia and Azerbaijan join in as well. Just cause Israel, Lebanon. And the reason Israel, Lebanon, and Turkey mostly joined is because Russia joined, Moldova joined, Belarus joined, Switzerland isn't neutral, and it just keeps going. Like, one country joins because they want to land, and then boom, a bunch of other countries join. And Russia, now Ukraine and Russia have the same stance about Kosovo as of March 21st at least, which it may be a little outdated, that they do not recognize Kosovo at all. But with Russia joining in, and Russia declaring war on Ukraine, they kind of need to be on the blue team to even try to exist. Baltics join in, Scandinavia, Denmark as well, Iceland, and in a shocking turn of events and a new political leader in Ireland, they belong to the red. Spain does not recognize Kosovo as a country. Greece owns most of Cyprus, but not for long. And almost all of these countries here either are allied with Russia, hate Turkey, or do not recognize Kosovo. So I know these four countries, Syria, Iraq, Iran, Armenia, would not. And there's a reason this is a two-part series, because, well, there's all of this. Oh, and of course Kazakhstan. Yeah, and of course Kazakhstan. So let's start. I'll try and get into a little bit of this, but it is a bit hard. Bosnia and Serbia, though. So, continuing from where we were, Serbia and Bosnia do keep pushing into Croatia, but this is when Hungary joined into the war, so they start pushing into Hungary, although it is pretty tough because Hungary is, well, a pretty tough country. Bosnia to push into Croatia a bit, although Croatia does manage to push them back and invade much of the country. I'm messing up the fucking borders. There we go. And Bosnia's like, I'm out of this for the most part, but don't really surrender. But people in Bosnia want water access because they only have like 8 miles of that. So they do push back into their country and push Croatia out. And with Serbian help, they manage to push the Croatians fully out. And after this, Croatia does surrender. And I need to fix the borders here. Real quick. Because this is absolutely disgusting. Albania gets swept. Yeah, Albania gets swept. Yeah, Albania gets swept. Except for a small division of Italian troops still here, pushing back. Germany pushes into the Czech Republic and makes quite a lot of advances, although they do try and go into Austria, but Austria is kind of mountainous here, so they don't make that much progress. Slovakia manages to push into the Czech Republic, although it doesn't last for long, as a bunch of countries just gang up on them and they die. So yeah, I hate how messy this is. Germany, hoping to do the same thing they did in World War II with Denmark, they steamroll the country, moving in through much of it, and every single kid is sad as there are no more Legos. They do capture Copenhagen though, and Denmark from there does kind of die. There is a small German division here, although they don't make too much progress. At first, Ireland. Wait. So, I've got to. Wait. And then Northern Ireland and the UK push them back. And from here, they eliminate Ireland. So, it's been 14 minutes and 40 seconds, so I gotta end it there. So if you enjoyed the video, please sub, and part 2 is coming soon. Bye!